Good morning. Oh, I'm exhausted. I just woke up. But I was reading just now about they floated the idea of there being a satanic cabal. They used the word cabal uh, specifically to identify this group of people. Now, when I heard that, it reminded me of my Rip Van Winkle story about how Joe Biden was always a power player in the satanic cabal ever since he got into the Senate or wherever he was there for 50 years. And he went around to Rip Van Winkle's high school, and this cabal would go around every 5 years and select a class out of the high school to be in the cabal. And it would indoctrinate them into being evil. And it would also torture them kind of and even kill them. This cabal, the kids, the high school kids who joined it. And it wasn't the first time that Rip Van Winkle has run into Joe Biden. But they've tried to MK Ultra his memory so that he doesn't remember. So Rip Van Winkle doesn't want to be in the cabal. He sees all of his classmates suddenly click up and group up into this cabal that doesn't sit right with our hero Rip Van Winkle. And he doesn't want to join. And at first they say you can't join, but then they try to get him to join anyways. They try to force him to join, and he doesn't want to join. And then it comes out that he really some information about his past is revealed, and it says, well, he really can't be part of the cabal now. And that story. Rip Van Winkle, the fictional character, having this experience with Joe Biden. See, the military showed up after, or around, especially after 9/11, but I think it was maybe a year before 9/11 when they showed up with the military to recruit people for some awesome job in the military. And they got the best athletes and some smart people, and they a cabal is defined as a group of people that is unified by a specific design. So I don't know, it just seems like they threw a bunch of people inside of the Gravitron, the carnival ride that spins real fast. And they put too many people inside of this Gravitron and spun it for too long. And when they came out, it was like an abomination of people all mixed together. And that's the cabal. Really dangerous, I guess. So do I think that's real or not? And yeah, I think that there's groups of people out there that want to push an agenda outside of the knowledge of anybody else, or as many people as possible would be left in the dark about their plans. And the methods that some groups would use are evil. Yeah. But that's my take on it. What if Joe Biden was a longtime player in this cabal that's been around for a long time, and has now elevated himself to the President of the United States with all the baggage of this cabal? Well, what to look out for around Joe Biden. Erratic behavior, strange behavior, um, falsifying truths and validating falsehoods, changes in uh, the body, might gain weight suddenly or not, or go through a health episode. Watch out for that. Um, Death. If people die, um, you know, well, if Joe Biden gets back into the war in Afghanistan, that would be a signal. I mean, that specifically seems like, to me, an evil thing to do. Start a war, reignite a war that was started on false pretenses to get the Taliban, who we were going to leave the country to them. But reignite a war that's been going on for 20 years that never went anywhere. It's quagmire. Get back into the quagmire. It's like the Democrats back in the day criticized George Bush Jr. for getting in. And now 20 years later, they're getting back in right when it looked like we were going to be able to escape and get out. So, watch out for that cabal stuff. If they come to you with some kind of job that's too good to be true, don't believe it. Bum, 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 bum. Join us next time on What If?